Kansas City, get loud and sing it with me. This is Monster Jam! Kansas City, this is the first competition of the event. This is JCB Racing Round 1. All 8 of our Monster Jam drivers have been seated in a random draw in this bracket. We have 4 head-to-head showdowns with only 4 winners moving on to the JCB semifinal racing round. Kansas City, who's ready for round 1 of JCB Racing?
Well, before we get this thing started right here, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the JCB Racing competition bracket. Now, we might already have some issues out there with Wildside. He did have a transmission swap, so we're going to see if we can move him off the track. But right now, looking at the bracket, you see JCB Digatron and El Toro Loco are about to face off before you. Megalodon and Excalibur will be there. And at the bottom of the bracket, you have Kraken and Gravedigger. Now, Sparkle Smash and Wildside are also facing in the third round. But as I said, Zach Garner, Wildside had gremlins and issues all throughout the first competition here earlier today, and it seems that is continuing as well. They did the transmission swap, but not sure what the issue is there. So, of course, we will keep you updated behind the scenes as Zach Garner, Wildside, moves off of the track. What's going to happen is if he's unable to compete, then we will move Sparkle Smash on to the semifinals. But for now, let's find out who's moving on in this first matchup and meet your competitors. In the left lane, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. And in the right lane, Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. All right, let's find out who's moving on to get set at the line. Jamie Garner just inching his way up. Your first competition on a Saturday night. Let's go green! And your winner, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Tristan England, JCB Digatron takes out El Toro Loco in a close race. Tristan England, JCB, was the competitor that won the competition earlier today. He's on his way to repeating, but still has a long way to go in JCB Racing. Let's find out who will face off against them in the semifinals. Coming up first, in the left lane, Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. And in the right lane, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Second matchup of round 1, Todd LeDuc, Mike Pagliarulo, Megalodon, and Excalibur meeting face to face. Who will be moving on to the semifinals to face off against Digatron? They're set at the line. Here we go! Had ourselves a close competition, but are just getting it out at the end. Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. He takes out Excalibur. So Mike Pagliarulo falls. Todd LeDuc, Megalodon will be moving on to the semifinals to face off against JCB Digatron. So you see there on the racing competition bracket, Sparkle Smash and Wildside, we're supposed to be meeting up right here in your third matchup of round one, but since Wildside is currently unable to compete, we're giving them some extra time by bumping that down to the next competition. So you're about to see Kraken and Gravedigger. Let's meet the drivers. In the left lane, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. Facing off against Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. Adam Anderson set at the line. Nick Pagliarulo moving up. Gravedigger and Kraken. Let's go racing! Your winner, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. And you see there on the super glue to the action replay, Adam Anderson takes out Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken, and he moves on to the semifinals. But just like this, we bump down that third competition matchup to give Zach Gardner time to get to the track, and it looks like it's about to go down. The kid is back in town. Zach Gardner, Wildside, Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. Coming up next, your final competition of round one. In the left lane, Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. She's facing off against Zach Garner, Wildside. Both these competitors moved on to the semifinals in the first competition earlier today, but only one can move on tonight. Who will it be? Sparkle Smash, Wildside, let's ride! They're your winners, Zach Garner, Wildside. We made ourselves through round one of JCB Racing. So if you take a look at the board, we have this little bracket breakdown for you. JCB Digatron took out El Toro Loco. Excalibur cannot stand up to Megalodon as they now move on to the semifinals. And the other half of the bracket, we gave this man time, and it was enough to take out Sparkle Smash. And then finally, you had Kraken and Gravedigger meet face to face. Gravedigger moves on to the JCB Racing semifinals.
Kansas City, Monster Jam fans, we have reached the semifinal of the JCB racing competition. We have the 4 fastest drivers of the competition facing off head-to-head, with only 2 drivers moving on to that final round and getting those first 8 points of the night. Kansas City, who's ready for round 2, the semifinal of JCB racing?
Let's find out the pulse of the people, David. If you think JCB is going to win this thing, let me hear you make some noise. Or if you think Megalodon's winning it, let me hear you. Well, let's find out who's moving on to the final round. Todd LeDuc and Megalodon, or Tristan England and JCB. Tristan England trying to get back-to-back competition victories, as he had the competition victory earlier today. Megalodon, Todd LeDuc, rough first half of Monster Jam, was unable to get those victories, but can he get to the top of the leaderboard? Let's find out. He gets set at the line. He's set at the line. Let's go green! Moving on to the finals, has a chance at back-to-back competition victories. Tristan England, JCB Digatron. So JCB Digatron will be moving on to the finals, is at the center of the pod. But let's find out what the people think. Who's going to be facing off against JCB Digatron? If you think Gravedigger's moving on to the finals, make some noise. Or will it be Zach Gardner Wildside winning this thing? Make some noise. Well, let's find out. Adam Anderson already set at the line. Zach Gardner Wildside gets set as well. So now that they're set, let's go! And it's Zach Gardner Wildside taking out Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. And you can see he's fired up out there. We weren't sure if he was going to be able to even compete. He makes his way to the finals. That's coming up. Wildside facing off against JCB Digatron. The boys are out to play.
Kansas City, this is it. We have reached the JCB Racing final round. Only 1 driver will receive the first 8 points of the night as they pursue that BKT overall event championship. Kansas City, let me hear you make some noise. Are you ready to meet your final competitors?
He took the JCB Racing competition victory earlier today. He's your 2023 JCB Racing World Finals champion. His name is Tristan England, JCB Digatron. And he's facing off against the man and the reigning 2024 Racing World Finals champion, Zach Gardner Wildside. And they meet again. This is a rematch of the 2024 World Finals. Zach Gardner took that victory. Does he take it tonight? Here we go! Oh, it was a close one. But I'm getting word at the Finish Link's timing system. Your winner, Zach Gardner Wildside! Zach Gardner wild side. Oh man, I said this boy is fast. Your reigning world finals champion, and Zach Garner gets the best of Tristan England once again as they meet head to head. Zach Garner, we didn't even know if he was going to be able to compete. Running into those issues, had a transmission swap at halftime and had to go to the back. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and get out of the truck. So Kansas City, whenever you see this young man take off that helmet, I need y'all to make some noise. Claims the first 8 points. It's Zach Garner. It's wild side. Let's catch up with David down there on the track with Zach.
Kansas City, you are all witnesses. Zach Garner, wild side, won an incredible run. Hey, you're making me look good, buddy. I picked you to win this. How you feeling right now?
You know what? I'm feeling pretty good. So from the first event, we blew a rear third member. We had a lot of problems that we didn't even know besides just the third member. So for all those crew guys back there in the back for getting this truck done, getting me back out here to be able to race for you guys. Kansas City, let's hear it for those guys back there in the back.
Don't call it a comeback, but here he is getting ready to take on the two-wheel skills challenge. How you liking this track, man? How you feeling you're going to do for the two-wheel skills?
You know what? We're going to have to come out here, get a little wild, get a little crazy, maybe try some combination moves. But you know what, Kansas City? It doesn't matter what, if these trucks are on the front two BKT tires, the rear, the side. It don't matter. We're going to get wild, so let's get loud!
Give it up, Kansas City. Zach Gardner, wild side.
So there you have it. Zach Gardner, wild side, claims the first 8 points of the evening. I should say, I almost said afternoon of the evening, and there he has it at the top of the leaderboard. He is now the driver to beat. Claims the first 8 points. After that, Tristan England, JCB Digatron is currently in second, with just 1 point behind at 7 points. Tied at third, the people who fell in the semifinals: Todd LeDukes, Megalodon, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger tied at third, and the rest of the field. You have El Toro Loco, Excalibur, Kraken, and Sparkle Smash all tied at the 5th place spot with 2 points. Coming up next, we have ourselves the skills competition. You're going to see some of the most technical moves in the sport, and personally, it is my favorite competition because, especially in arenas, the things they pull off are spectacular in such confined spaces. Scoring will be up to you at judgeszone.com. We'll break that down in just a second. We have more Monster Jam coming your way. Well, one of my favorite parts about Monster Jam is meeting all of the fans out there, and this is my friend Katie. Everybody say hi, Katie. So, Katie, you were saying that this is your first time to Monster Jam. What do you think so far?
It's good.
It's good? It's pretty good? Yeah. Do you have a favorite truck, or no, you're just enjoying them all?
I just enjoy them all.
Enjoy them all? Okay, I got that. Well, you know what? I was hoping that you could help me out and play a game real quick. So we're going to play Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. It's super easy. What we're going to do is put 3 helmets on the video board just like this. We're going to put a trophy in the middle of them, and whichever one you guess that has a trophy in, you'll go home with a prize. Sound good to you?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Well, make sure that you help her out, Kansas City. It's Katie playing Helmet Shuffle. So go ahead and take a look at this video board. And let's go ahead and shuffle them around. All right. So I'll go in the center, moving around. It's not too fast, Katie. This is, you know what, this is easy. I think we got this, Katie. Which one do you think? You think it's 1?
1.
She says it's 1. Well, let's find out if it's 1, Katie. All right, it's not number 2, so it's down to 1 or 3. Let's find out which one. It is not number 3. That means it is number 1. So, Katie, you're going home with the prize. Congratulations. I have this plush toy for you right here. It's Son of a Digger, which is one of our drivers on tour. So, you're going home with the cool prize, and hopefully we see you out here next time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, perfect. Give it up for Katie right there. And there you have it, Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. And coming right back at you, we have this two-wheel skills competition. As I said, it is our next competition and my personal favorite. You're about to see the most technical moves in the sports. I'm talking about poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, and more. But the scoring is up to you guys moving out through the rest of the competition. It is not up to us. We play no part. It is all up to you. So, David, let's break it down. How are we going to do this thing?
That's right, Ray. We're putting the power in the people's hands. By using judgeszone.com, you are going to score our superstars. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how that's going to work. You're going to use your smartphone, go to judgeszone.com, or you can scan that QR code that you see there on the big video board, and that'll take you directly to a 3-letter input. You're going to put code KAN, that is KAN for Kansas City, and you will hit enter, and then you'll see that BKT tire. Slide it up, slide it down, whatever desired score you wish to give our superstar. Now this is a reminder, we're counting on you to judge them accurately and fairly, for you all are going to decide who takes home this competition. So, Kansas City, T-Mobile Center, are you ready to kick off the two-wheel skills challenge?
From Fortville, Indiana, it's Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. See a wheelie across the pod on the first attempt. Still has one attempt remaining. Let's find out what he has for us.
Kansas City, make some noise. Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. Judges Zone is now open. Remember that code, KAN, 20 seconds. Lock those scores in.
On the first attempt on the super glue to the action replay, you see a reverse popper attempt to turn into a wheelie across the pod as he was unable to get the distance he needed to get that truck back far enough. Second attempt, he goes for a sky wheelie. Now, something to keep in mind throughout these competitions is that Jamie Gardner has been in stadiums for about 10 years, so moving to arenas is a different challenge for him. Will that be reflected on the score? Let's find out. A 4.416 for Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco, as he's the first one kicking off this competition. But we still have more trucks remaining as we just got started in the two-wheel skills challenge. And coming up, the youngest competitor in the field, it's Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Gets on the front two BKT tires the first attempt. Moonwalking it backwards. Combination move. Oh, a double. Great first attempt there. He has one more remaining. Almost had a triple combination move. Almost seemed like a slap wheelie attempt on that second jump off of the ramp. He has one attempt remaining. Let's find out what he has for us. It's Excalibur. Oh, he's going to be trying a bicycle right here. This is one of the hardest maneuvers in Monster Jam. He just says he needs some noise to try this thing, so I love what I'm seeing right here from the young driver. A bicycle attempt. Can he pull it off? Let's find out.
Kansas City, give it up, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. Kansas City, you have 20 seconds. Lock those scores in.
I love what I'm seeing out there from Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. That second attempt, well, first of all, let's look at the first one here. I think that's what we're going to show up first. Got on those front two BKT tires, threw it into a moonwalk across the pod, and after that, he bounced up on the tire again. So it was almost like a slap willy moonwalk attempt. So something super rare I haven't seen. Second attempt, he goes for a bicycle, one of the hardest maneuvers to pull off in Monster Jam. And you see right here, just getting on the side of those BKT tires, was trying to save it with the sidewall, but just did not have enough inertia to keep him moving forward and has a rollover. But did you guys like it? Let's find out. Mikey, I think they like it. 8.008. He's now the driver to beat in this competition. At the top of the leaderboard, 8.008. I like that move, but what do they think out there, David? You got a fan with you?
Oh, 100%. I mean, how could you not like Micah Pagliarulo rolling over in the skills challenge? But I got a special fan with me right now. What's your name, bud?
MJ?
Does MJ stand for Monster Jam?
No.
No, I didn't think so. MJ, how old are you?
12, turning 13.
We have 12 going on 13. Now, I'm going to play a little game with you, MJ. We're going to see if you can name as many ice cream flavors as you can in 15 seconds. And then I'm going to put you head to head with one of our own Monster Jam superstars. You think you can do that?
Yeah.
All right, so let's count them down, Kansas City. We'll have 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Chocolate, vanilla, mint chocolate chip, cookie dough, strawberry, fudge, brownie, chocolate delight, peppermint, pistachio.
All right, that counted. We got 9 on the board. That chocolate delight may have sealed the win for you, MJ. Let's see if you can beat our superstar.
Vanilla, orange sherbet, rainbow sherbet, Superman, chocolate, cookies and cream, you got strawberry shortcake, birthday cake, red velvet maybe, raspberry sherbet.
You eat more ice cream than Zach Garner of Wildside. Now, I have one question for you, MJ. Who is your favorite Monster Jam driver? Or Monster Jam truck?
Grave digger.
Grave digger. You got that grave digger mask right there? Here we go. I have something special for you, MJ. That is a grave digger Monster Jam Spin Master toy. What do you think about that?
I love it.
He absolutely loves it. Now, Kansas City, help me in cheering on MJ.
So once again, Monster Jam fans, the scoring is up to you. We play no part in any of the scoring. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, we can't be mad at it. Now, they have 2 attempts at their best move out there on 2 wheels. As I said, an array of moves, stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks. I'll try to walk you through anything that they're doing out there on the track if you don't know. But if it looks cool, you can go ahead and give it a high score. Now, you're at judgeszone.com. Once again, that code is KAN. If you can score, you can. KAN. So make sure you lock in that on in. Also, as you see, we do have those fans out there playing games with David, so be sure that you guys are making noise. And if you're interested in playing the game, you see David around there. He's always looking for some competitors if we have time. Keep that in mind. Keep bringing the energy, and we'll keep bringing you a great event. We're going to go ahead and take a breather real quick as it gets set for our next competitor. Excalibur making his way off the track. Coming up next, from Osteen, Florida, Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. Stoppy balancing it on the ramp, 12,000 pounds, bringing it down. A good first attempt there from Nick Pagliarulo. He has one attempt remaining.
Kansas City, give it up. Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. Judges zone is now open for you to get those scores in. You have 20 seconds. Lock them in.
Nick Pagliarulo, he also tried to match the move there with Mike Pagliarulo, so you did have just a quick rollover, but a great first attempt there, and a second attempt as well was trying to get a combination move and just did not have enough momentum to keep it held, and he rolls over. These are live events, so you're going to see some of that today. You never know what's going to happen out there on the track. Is it enough to take out the score of his younger brother, who is the leader? 8.008, the score to beat, and the score for Kraken is 7.540, not enough. So Mike Pagliarulo holds on to the lead. Excalibur still the truck to beat here at the skills competition. First attempt there, we see a forward momentum popper on the center of the pod. She has one attempt remaining.
Kansas City, make some noise. Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Head over to judgeszone.com, lock those scores in. You have 20 seconds.
Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash with two solid attempts right here. This is called a forward momentum popper, popping it on the pod just like that. And it was a quick hit as she brought it down. Same thing with her second attempt. You see on the Glue to the Action replay, just launching off into a stoppie and then bringing it right down. So she goes out there for some quick maneuvers, but effective maneuvers. And let's see the score popping up for Sparkle Smash, a 5.880. So she says, I'm just going to get the score on the board. Consistency is key in this competition. Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash, not able to get to the top. Mike Pagliarulo, through four competitors, is still your leader with an 8.008. Let's take a ride on the wild side. It's Zach Garner. Wild side. Can he get back-to-back competition victories? You saw him take the JCB Racing competition victory. He struggled in this competition earlier today. That's where the breakage happened, and he had to swap out a transmission. Can he lock in right here? He needs a big run. Wild side. backstopping moonwalk, reversing it. Can he get across the pod? Great first attempt, and I don't know if you see that, but he was doing that with the steering wheel off. I just caught that right now. We might be able to see that on the replay, but he had no steering wheel during the moonwalk. One attempt remaining. Right back to the popper. Moonwalk, back 2 tires, dancing back and forth.
Kansas City, you have to give it up. Zach Garner, wild side. Judges zone is now open for your scores, 20 seconds.
All right, wild side. There you go, Zach. Get in on the action. You see on the Super Glued to the Action replay, his first attempt. Now, I need to take a closer look at this because I want to see when he took the steering wheel off. Was it on the first attempt or was it on the moonwalk? Not sure we're able to see it from that angle. And there's the second attempt. Azrael just holding it steady, rolling right up to that hood of Gravedigger, saying, I'm out here to play as well. Is it enough to take up that score of 8.008? The score for Wildside is 9.086. You got a new leader, Zach Garner, Wildside. We got a tough competitor right here. He won the competition earlier today. Can he steal it back and jump Zach Garner Wildside? It's Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Tires dancing back and forth as well. Looking at Zach, says, anything you can do, I can do better, except adding a combination move into it. Oh, you fancy, huh? He's still going in his first attempt. It rolls right up to Zach, and he says, bring it on. We have ourselves a competition, ladies and gentlemen. Tristan English says, get loud. He has one attempt remaining. Moonwalking, holding it steady at the center of the pod, 12,000 pounds, balancing. Takes his hands off the wheel, see his hands, he says, get up loud. Now, let's see if he tries a combination. Willie, nose pick, slap Willie.
Kansas City, make some noise. Tristan England, JCB Digatron. JudgesZone.com is now open. Let them know what you think.
Oh, that was an impressive one right there. Stared at Zach Garner the entire time. We saw combination moves. The ending one, a nose pick combination. So throwing it from the front tires to the back two BKT tires. Is it enough to take the top spot. Here's that combination nose pick move. Boom, throwing it to the back two. And I love this. He rolls right over to the Garners off of a slab wheelie and says, "What's up, fellas? How you guys doing out here? Can he get to the top of the leaderboard?" Let's find out right now. The score for JCB Digatron is... Put him at the top! 9.517, flexing the muscles. He's at the top. He's the man to beat, JCB Digatron. But you hear those songs, bad to the bone. Let's find out what he has for us. It's Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. So he throws it on the front two BKT tires as well, a move we've seen before. Moonwalk in the back, moonwalk in the back, back. Combination move, can he get it up? On the pod, oh no! Scoring is now open, judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores. For Adam Anderson, Gravedigger just tried to go for broke there. Knew he needed a high score to beat a 9.5. He started off that first attempt wonderfully. Had a moonwalk and threw it into the wheelie combination. But let's find out what the score is and what you guys thought about it. The score for Gravedigger popping up right here on the board. 6.905, so not enough to get the top of the leaderboard. Adam Anderson, though, leaving it all on the line. But right now, we have a live look that's going to be going into another competition that's happening in San Diego. So if you see right here, a perfect 10-0 racing record so far on the season. That's Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. He was Series West champion last year, so looking if he can go back-to-back. He's starting off hot. And let's go ahead and take a live look of what's going on in San Diego. 8.424 right there for Jurassic Attack is the score to beat. Now this is Megalodon. So let's find out what's going to happen out here as he has his first attempt. And I'm going to walk you all through it. Here in stadiums, they typically have longer runs out there. I think this is the skills competition. And this is a live in look from San Diego. Monster Jam happens all over the world. We just had our last international show of 2024 out in Abu Dhabi. So that tells you how far we travel. Been to Australia. We go all around. So we are a global sport, but also so many sports in the U.S. So if you're like, hey, you know what? I had a good time in Kansas City, but I want to go to San Diego. You can go catch a show over there. Go ahead and make sure you go to monsterjam.com to see our schedule as it happens year round. And we are in our series competitions as well as we kick off 2025. Back to the action here in Kansas City. Adam Anderson had the rollover, but we still have more trucks remaining. And this man right here, he's a two-time World Finals champion. He's from Pira, Arizona. Usually has the cowboy hat rocking, but right now he just has to come out here at Megalodon. So I need you to put those fins together because he can see you in that truck. Put those fins together for me, y'all. And make some noise as he gets out here on the track. It's Todd the Duke, Megalodon. First attempt for Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. Still one more remaining. He's the final competitor in this competition, so he does need a high score. He's going to need something clever out here to get to the top of the leaderboard. Let's find out what Todd has for us. Popper off the ramp, balancing it. Going to have to see if he can do a combination move. Moonwalk going for it across the pod, and scoring is now open. JudgesZone.com lock in those scores for Todd LeDuc. Megalodon. You saw Popper on the first attempt on the center of the pod. The second one goes right to it, getting on the front two BKT tires. You see as he comes off the jump ramp. Was trying to go for a combination move, moonwalk across the pod, but got a little stuck there once he hit the ramp. Still, two great attempts. Let's find out what you guys thought. All right, the score coming up on the board for Megalodon, a 6.927, which means that your winner in the two-wheel skills competition is Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Tristan England, oh yeah, and he has the cowboy hat on. Howdy, Tristan, how you doing? The man from Paris, Texas. Falls in the JCB Racing Finals, but gets to the top of the leaderboard in the skills competition, and that's two back-to-back competitions as he won it earlier today. So let's catch up with David and Tristan.
Tristan, I'll tell you what, you got Zach Gardner nipping at your heels. What a run for you. I mean, how do you feel winning back-to-back skills challenge?
Man, I love coming to Kansas City. I always have a good time here, and I always show up to show out for you Monster Jam fans. I personally have a 5-year-old who has the initials KC, so it's pretty cool. But you guys got a quarterback from Texas as well, and I'm a Texas guy, so I came into this house to rock it tonight. Are you guys ready to have some fun?
There it is. Now, we have our halftime. We got the FMXers coming out. They're going to rip up this track. It's going to be a blast. But you have the donut competition coming up next, right after. I know the donuts make you hungry. Is that right?
It sure does. My favorite are chocolate sprinkles. But for donuts, earlier in today's event, I had one of those brain farts that I was talking about earlier, and I fell down. But I'm going to tell you what, I'm about to get back up, Kansas City, and I'm going to have some fun, but I need your help, okay? I've done this at the stadium, all right, at Arrowhead, where the Chiefs play. I need your help. Can you guys help me? Can you do that? One of my favorite players always says, you got to fight for your right to play! Woo! Thank you, Kansas City!
Well, there you have it. Tristan England battles back and gets to the top of the leaderboard and has the competition victory in the skills competition. But we have ourselves a little bit of a battle between Zach Gardner, Wildside, and Tristan England, JCB Digatron. And you have the other competitors on their heels as well. So we'll have to see how it plays out in the second half of Monster Jam. For now, I think I need a breather, so let's go ahead and kick it to halftime. Feel free to go to the concession stands right now. We also have the Spin Masters and merchandise here on site if you want to go check out all the things that we have. But don't worry, we'll be back with some more Monster Jam. For now, is it officially halftime? We'll see you back here soon. Well, I told you we had a surprise for you guys, so go ahead and take a look at the track, and please welcome United States Freestyle Motocross.
Kansas City, Monster Jam fans, we have one rule when it comes to the FMX here. The louder you are, the higher they fly. Let them hear you, Kansas City. Kansas City, are you ready for some FMX action? Kicking us off, make some noise, Alex Damlow from Hutchinson, Minnesota. Coming up next, make some noise for Cowboy Kenny, all the way from Stillwater, OKC. Coming up next on the ramp, Scott Murray from the UP of Michigan. And rounding them out, Kansas City, Cody Elkins from Henrietta, OKC. If you're ready for some more FMXs, let them hear it. Kansas City, if you like what you're seeing, make some noise! T-Mobile Center, I know you can get louder than that. Let them hear it! We have some high-flying action. Some of the best riders in the world are here for you. Now, Ray, I think it's time for the FMX Best Skills Challenge. What do you say, Kansas City? You want to see some best tricks?
Oh, they sound ready to me. All right, so let's see what's going to happen. Once again, it is at judgeszone.com where you will be scoring the best trick competition. So let's go ahead and get this thing kicked off. Going up first, give it up for Alex Damlow. Alex is from Hutchinson, Minnesota. So Alex is in his 4th year of professional FMX riding. So one of the newer riders here in the sport. He also ran track in high school is what he said. So he was an all-state track competitor. Let's see how he is on a bike though. Ooh. Great move there, pulling off. Rock solid from that man, letting go of the bike mid-air and catching it safely on the ramp. Take a look at the super glue to the action replay. He says, look, Ma, no hands. Creeps me out, but that's why they're down there on the track. Let's see what the score is. The score for Alex is 8.342. Kansas City liked it. That's a solid score. But coming up next, give it up for my friend, Cowboy Kenny Bartram. They call this man Cowboy, a legend in the sport from Stillwater, Oklahoma. 10 times X Games gold medalist, 7-time world champ. He's also a movie stunt professional, so taking over Hollywood. He's been in Logan, Jumanji, The Expendables, Killers of the Flower Moon. That's Martin Scorsese! Pulling off a backflip. Oh, man. That was some cinema right there. This man's been in the movies. He looks like a movie. Let's take it the super glue to the action replay. Just throwing it with a backflip, throwing out the hands, saying howdy, y'all. Nice move from Cowboy. What'd you think about that one, David?
I think you learned a thing or two in Hollywood, Ray.
That's right. Killers of the Flower Moon, man. That's Martin Scorsese. That's great. Let's see what the score for this man is, though. The score for Cowboy Kenny is... Oh, he gets it, 8.959. You got a new leader, Cowboy Kenny. But coming up next, give it up for Scott Murray. Scott Murray coming at you from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. He's a 23-year professional, Navy Moto X-champion, X Games best trick competitor. Second guy in FMX history to do a double backflip. So this man is impressive. But let's find out if he can take out Cowboy Kenny. Here he goes, Scott Murray. Head on over to judgeszone.com, lock in those scores for Scott Murray. A backflip with a bit of a running man right there, just pedaling the bike. I like those moves right there. Running man in the air, showing off some dance moves. So let's find out if that's enough. That's a beautiful shot. Is it enough to get to the top? Let's find out. The score for Scott Murray is 9.469. So the running man runs up to the top of the leaderboard. But Kansas City, we have one rider left. Y'all want to meet him? Give it up for Cody Elkins. Cody Elkins from Henrietta, Oklahoma. This man is a Guinness World Record holder for the longest moving quad jump. He's also a 23-year professional FMX rider. And he could also cook 90-second rice in 60 seconds. It is impressive. So, what's he going to hit on this jump ramp? Let's find out right now as he makes his way around the jump ramp. And he has to take out a score of 9.4. So let's see what this man can cook up. Here he goes. Nice. Scoring is open. Judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores. So this right here is a backflip with a Superman. So flipping it, kicking it out, bringing it back down. Move right there. Combination move. But is it enough to get to the top? Let's find out. The scoring is up to you. And the score for Cody Elkins is not enough, 9.397, which means that your winner in the FMX Best Trick Competition is Scott Murray. But, David, I've been having so much fun, man. The crowd has been energized. We don't usually do this, but do you want to ask the riders if we could do some extra?
How you feeling, guys? You want to give Kansas City a little bit more? We're not ready to leave, Ray. We're going to keep this going.
It sounds like we're going to do a little bit of extra, so let's go ahead and make it interesting. We just saw the FMX Best Trick Competition. I think that we should go ahead and do a train. So what that's known for in the FMX world, they're going to do 4 moves back to back to back to back. That's right, all 4 riders about to go at the same time. But what do we say, David?
The louder you are, the higher they fly. If you're ready to get this train getting out of the station, make some noise, Kansas City. Choo-choo!
All right, 3 tail whips back to back. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Let's do it again. What do you think, David?
Why not? Look at these riders. They're ready to go. Kansas City, if you want to see them go one more time, give it up.
David, hit him with the choo-choo one more time. I want to hear that one more time.
The train is in. It's leaving the station. Choo-choo!
All right. You know what? One more time. Kansas City, let's do it one more time. What do y'all think?
They say the third time's a charm. Let's line them up one more time. Kansas City, say it with me. Choo!
Make some noise for the boys traveling all over the U.S. to give you a little bit of the FMX magic tonight. Alex Damlow, Cowboy Kenny Bartram, Scott Murray, and Cody Elkins. That was fun. They're going to make their way around the track to waves here, but I think that we should go ahead and catch up with your FMX Best Trick winner. It's Scott Murray. He's going to make his way to the pod here shortly to catch up with David. Choo-choo.
Scott! Come on, mercy on the people. That was absolutely incredible. I mean, you're pulling off these stunts. You're pulling off these tricks. How does it feel to go all over the country, all over the world, and just show off? I mean, this is such a cool thing that you're doing.
Oh, you know, it's what a blessing, man. It's just such a blessing to be able to come out here and enjoy a awesome Monster Jam event and be able to come out and ride with some old friends and, you know, just out here seeing old friends from a long time ago. It's just been a great weekend so far. I was shocked. I'm throwing Cody there on that one. His super flip was pretty big, but, you know, I'm just happy to be on the box tonight, and hopefully we can keep it going tomorrow.
That's what I'm talking about. We are going to have some more FMX at tomorrow's event, but moving forward, we are going to get back to some Monster Jam action. You must be looking forward. I mean, we have the donut competition, and then, of course, we got the Monster Jam Freestyle. What are you looking forward to?
Oh, Monster Jam Freestyle. Who doesn't love Monster Jam Freestyle? I mean, these guys come out here and tear the crap out of these trucks. It's just awesome. I'm in the tunnel hooting and hollering like a little kid myself, you know, just never grow up, man. It's such an awesome event, and just glad to be a part of it.
That's truly incredible. Kansas City, I want you to make some noise for your best trick winner. Give it up for Scott.
Kicking us off in the second half of Monster Jam, it's Todd LeDuc, Megalodon.
Kansas City, make some noise. Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. 20 seconds to get those scores into judgeszone.com.
Todd LeDuc started off just a little bit slow there into the first rotation, but once he got going, he was spinning. You see that right there on the track, just burning the tire rubber into the actual dirt itself. It leaves marks behind when it gets hot. That was Sharknado right there. That man was spinning, but is it enough to hold on to the lead? The score from Megalodon is 7.755, kicking us off in the donut competition. But coming up next, you go from a Megalodon to a crazy bull. Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise. Jamie Gardner, El Toro Loco. JudgingZone.com is now open for you. 20 seconds. Get those scores in.
JudgeshZone.com is right as he takes it for a ride out there. I didn't know they had a rodeo in Kansas City. That was a bull out there, and he was hanging on. Might have been a little bit more than 8 seconds making a dance on the track. What will it be? Is it enough to take out Jamie Garner? It is up to you, El Toro Loco. And the score is not enough. 7.429. Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco, currently in second. Todd LeDuc is current leader in our donut competition. 7.755 is the score to beat Megalodon at the top. So Todd LeDuc trying to battle his way from a tie at third to get to the top of the leaderboard. Jimmy Gardner, El Toro Loco in the bottom half, but still a solid run at 7.429. Had the theatrics with the smoke as we are just 2 competitors in, 6 competitors still remaining in the donut competition here at the second half of Monster Jam. Monster Jam trucks are built by JCB. Dig deeper, lift higher, and move more with the official heavy equipment partner of Monster Jam, JCB. BKT is the official tire of Monster Jam, a one-stop shop for all of your off-highway tire solutions with amazing quality and value. Check out the wide selection of BKT tires ranging from ATV to agriculture and giant earth mover tires online at bkttires.com. And it looks like Todd LeDuc, Monster Jam, though he's at the top of the leaderboard, moving to the back. So, of course, we'll keep you updated on what's going on with Megalodon. Those gremlins have been out throughout this Monster Jam competition, but we still have 6 drivers remaining. Coming up next, he won the last competition. Can he take another? Tristan England, JCB Digatron.
Kansas City, make some noise. Tristan England, JCB Digatron. You already know the deal. Get those phones out. Judgezone.com. 20 seconds to lock them in.
Now, this is something that's surprising because in 2023, Tristan England had the second most donut competition victories in his series, and that was in arenas. He moved up to stadiums this past year, and he started his second series in stadiums. He's running into these issues. This happened at the event earlier today with the rollover in the donut competition, and then in this one, it just seems like the traction has been off and a little bit more bite as it's been coming out from the second half of Monster Jam, and you see the score on the board of 4.089. Not how Tristan wanted to start this thing, once again struggling in the donut competition. But coming up next, the man who's trying to crawl back to his way and get the overall event victory in his 20th year competition, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
Kansas City, make some noise. Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. Judgezone.com is now open. 20 seconds.
That was sweet. I think that's the first time I've ever seen the Gravedigger without the body on it. And you can see everything happening inside the Monster Jam truck. He says, no skin, I spin. He still had it out there as he was going around. Bounced back from a rough start there. He took his time to get into the spins, but when he was going, he had some good rotations. The score for Gravedigger is, you got a new leader, 8.742. Adam Anderson, Gravedigger, is now the driver to beat in the donut competition. Donut competition leaderboard. 8.742 for Adam Anderson. Gravedigger currently first in this competition. Todd LeDuc bumps down to second with a 7.755. Jamie Gardner, Toro Loco with a 7.429. And then the man who's trying to battle his way in a tie for first, Tristan England, JCB Digatron, has a 4.089 after a rough donut run. Zach Garner is currently tied with him in the overall point standing, so it opens the door wide open to the other competitors in this competition and in this event. The 2024 Rookie of the Year, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur.
Burning Rubber, Kansas City, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. JudgesZone.com is now open. You know what to do. 20 seconds.
Mike Pagliarulo with a great donut run. So the young man comes out to play in this competition, was sliding a bit all over the track. So something you want to keep in mind is if they can keep it steady, but he had the speeds in rotation, is it enough to take out Adam Anderson, Gravedigger? The score for Excalibur is not enough. So close, 8.656. Still second in this competition. But coming up next, she won the donut competition earlier today. Can she get another? It's Kayla Blood. It's Sparkle Smash. Scoring is now open, locking those scores for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Think she might be a little bit dizzy on that one. She gets into a cyclone. So what that means is those tires start coming up off the ground, just wobbling back and forth. So when you have some tires out of the air, you know you got an impressive spin, picking up speed. Scores are locked. The score to beat Gravedigger with an 8.742. And the score for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash, is she's at the top in the competition, a 9.601. She is now the lady to beat moving forward. And take a look here at the super glued to the action replay. She's just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, and the cyclone comes in. So tires start coming off. A beautiful donut execution. Kayla Blood. This has been her competition so far this weekend. She won it earlier today. Can she go back to back? We'll find out here shortly as we still have two drivers remaining in the donut competition. He's currently tied for first overall in the point standings. Can he take the lead in that point standings? It's Zach Garner. It's Wildside. Steering wheel out the window. Scoring is open. Judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores for Zach Garner. Wild side, and he still holds on to the steering wheel. Zach, show the steering wheel right there. You see that? He was holding it out of the window on those rotations. You can't see it on the replay, but he can show it to you like a trophy. Steering wheel in hand. So super impressive for Zach Gardner. Wild side, technical abilities, a great donut run, stayed steady. But what do you think? Did you like the wow factor from Sparkle Smash, or did you like that donut run? Let's find out. Score still coming in for Wild side, and the score is 8.728, not enough for Wild side. Caleb Blood hangs on, but we have one competitor remaining. Make some noise for your 2019 Rookie of the Year, Nick Pagliarulo. Kraken. Nick Pagliarulo makes it interesting as well. Kraken with a great run. What's up, Nick? I don't know if you see it there on the replay. He kicked up the dirt, so you see it's concrete right underneath there. Gave him a little bit of a bounce. So your final competitor, with all the dirt being spread around there, has a divot in the track. It bounces up. Is it enough to take out Caleb Blood? Sparkle Smash. We're going to find out. Scores are locked, and the score for Kraken is 8.796, which means that your winner in the donut competition is Caleb Blood. Sparkle Smash! Back-to-back donut competition victory. She was able to take the lead earlier today from Adam Anderson. Gravedigger. She does it once again. And she shows off the athletic ability, pulling off the cartwheel. Kayla Blood has come out to play. So let's go ahead and get her on the mic and catch up with David and Kayla on the track.
Kayla Blood, you've got to be kidding me. What an incredible run. Like Ray mentioned, this is back-to-backs for you in the donut competition. What is it about this competition that you just dominate?
Man, that was some amazing donuts from all these competitors out here. But if there's one thing my sparkly unicorn loves to do, she loves to give you guys some good donuts. What'd you think, Kansas City?
Now, Kayla, you do have your work cut out for you heading into this Monster Jam Freestyle. I mean, there's some tough competition out here from all of our drivers. What are you focusing on to see if you can get that W?
Man, you know, racing two-wheel didn't really go our way, so I really want to come out here and do a good freestyle. We are number 8 in freestyle, so we got to close out the show. I want to hear you guys get loud, get out of your seats, and I'm going to go as hard as I can for all my ladies out there. Let me hear you, ladies!
Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash.
Well, taking a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard, Zach Gardner, Wildside, takes the lead, and Tristan England, JCB Digatron, bumps down to second. He has 16 points, so he's trailing by 4 to Wildside at 20 points. Kraken Nick Pagliarulo, a steady run, gets second in that donut competition. He has 14. And then Adam Anderson at 13 points is currently in 4th place. They are all in contention to take the top spot here at the BKT overall event standings. We have one competition remaining. Coming up next, the pinnacle of the sport. We call it Monster Jam Freestyle. Y'all, if you have not been scoring tonight, this is the competition that we ask you to do so at Judgeszone.com. Drivers will pull off their best attempts. They must complete 15 seconds for a score. Creativity, use of all ramps, technical moves, combinations, wow factors. It is all up to you. Freestyle competition. Coming up next, we got one more to crown our champion. Kansas City. You guys have been amazing, man. You guys have been having a good time tonight? All right, well, you know what? I need you to make sure that y'all are bringing the energy on this one. I think my friend David is in the stands. I think that he's ready to go. So, David, we got something special from them right now, right? What's going on? Oh, my bad. I put David in a tough spot. He wasn't ready yet, but we'll catch up with David in just 1 second. That one's on me. But Kansas City, if you're having a good time, let me hear you say, oh, yeah. If you're having a good time, let me hear you say, oh, yeah. David, are you ready down there?
Absolutely, Ray. Here we go. Kansas City. We're having a good time. I want to hear you make some noise. Here we go. Kansas City, the time has come. I'm going to need all of you to get this freestyle kicked off. I want you to light up the sky with your flashlights, and you are going to repeat after me. You're going to go up, down, up, down. Follow the beat. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle.
A 5-time World Finals champion, a 3-time Tour champion from Powell's Point, North Carolina, Gravedigger! Big air into a slab wheel. He stops right in front of El Toro Loco. 40 seconds on the clock. He keeps it running.
The bells are ringing. Kansas City, make some noise. Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. JudgesZone.com is now open. You have 20 seconds to lock those scores in.
Oh, that's how you bring down the house right there. Big air, big stunts. That had a little bit of everything in it, even a rollover to finish off, and I thought he would have been able to save it. Now look at here. This is where he came down, just over-rotated and was not able to have enough momentum to get on those tires and save it. The score for Gravedigger is 8.376 for Adam Anderson. Gravedigger, he's the current leader in this competition, kicking us off, so he is the man to beat, as has had consistent runs throughout all competitions as we keep it moving in Monster Jam Freestyle. So, David, sorry, I set you up there earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it to you right now. How you doing over there, buddy?
I've made it back in the stands, Ray, and I am joined with a special Monster Jam fan. What's your name?
Ian,
Ian, and how old are you, Ian?
11,
11 years old. And is this your first Monster Jam event, or how many have you been to?
2.
2 Monster Jam events so far. What do you think, man? You having a good time so far?
Yeah.
That's right. Now we're going to make sure that we keep the good times going, because Ian and myself are going to play a little race. But Kansas City, I'm going to need you to play along with us. So it is time for our Monster Jam Truckin' Pals Monster Jam Mini Jam race. What do you think about that, Ian? You're going to pick one of those Monster Jam trucks out of El Toro Loco. You have Gravedigger and you have Megalodon. Which one do you think is going to take this race?
El Toro Loco.
El Toro Loco, there it is. All right, Ian, we're going to see if you're right now, and hopefully you are, so we can win a prize. As we have some more nonstop action. 2, 1, And they're off. Here we go. We have Gravedigger taking the lead, Ian. Hopefully, Toro Loco wins this one for you. Okay, Toro Loco is taking the lead now out of that turn. Will he pull it off? Oh, it's a tight finish. Megalodon's not quitting. Toro Loco does win. That is fantastic stuff. Ian, you have won yourself your very own Monster Jam Mini Jams playset, and it is with Toro Loco. What do you think about that?
I think it's amazing.
It's absolutely amazing. One of your favorite Monster Jam trucks, one of your favorite Monster Jam drivers. So excited to keep this going. Kansas City, I want you to make some noise. Give it up for Ian.
Great job there, Ian. Now, just a reminder as we move forward in this competition, Freestyle, they must complete 15 seconds to qualify for a score. So if the drivers go out there and for some reason they can't compete or they have a short run, it is not at least 15 seconds into their run, they do not qualify for a score. The scoring is up to you at judgeszone.com. You guys have been doing it the entire event. You know what to do. Also, as you see, we have our technicians and our UNOH Monster Jam people out there as well. So they've been doing a great job. They're the people that keep us going, our crew, our tech officials. If you could please give them a big round of applause as they keep us safe. They have to constantly fix damage happening throughout these events to make sure that it's running smooth and doing it in record time. So we'll get back to the action here shortly, but I've been having so much fun in Kansas City, and I appreciate all of y'all coming out. So I just want to get a gauge real quick who's all out here joining us so we get Gravedigger on all four tires. So real quick, all the kids in the house, make some noise. Where are you at, kids? Make some noise for me. I want to see. That's pretty loud. That wasn't too bad. All right. All the guys in the house, make some noise. Where are you at, fellas? Make some noise. See how much deeper that was? Ooh. All right. Ladies, where y'all at? Ladies, make some noise. Kids, make some noise. Ladies, make some noise. Fellas, make some noise. Kansas City, I need everybody right now to make some noise. We're going to get these trucks in the back, get the action going here in just a bit, so stay tuned. We got more Monster Jam action coming your way. It's Monster Jam Freestyle, and from all of us here at Monster Jam, thank you so much for welcoming us into Kansas City and into the T-Mobile Center. We're having a blast. We have one more event tomorrow as well if you feel so inclined to visit us once again. But it's thanks to you that we have these events, so thank you from all of us at Monster Jam for making this such a special place as we continue down Monster Jam Freestyle. Keeping the action going out here on the track. In his 11th year of competition, it's Jamie Garner. It's Toro Loco. 10 seconds remaining for El Toro Loco. Is he going to try one more attempt, or does he call it quits? Let's find out. It seems like he's still going.
Kansas City, give it up for that crazy bull, El Toro Loco. JudgesZone.com is now open. 20 seconds.
El Toro Loco, you see him moving to the back as well. Just a great run there in freestyles, though. A use of all obstacles. He had a little bit of everything, getting some good height out there as well, catching the sky wheelies. So, lock in those scores, JudgesZone.com. Leaving it all on the line, Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco. And the score for El Toro Loco is 7.820, so that's good enough for second place currently in the competition. The man to finish second in the donut competition. Can he get to the top of the leaderboard this time? It's Nick Pagliarulo. Cracking.
Kansas City, release the Kraken, Nick Pagliarulo. JudgesZone.com is now open. You know what to do.
Nick Pagliarulo, I really appreciated that freestyle run as well because he added in the technical moves. You see this right here was him throwing in the moonwalk out there after a stoppie. So you see a two-wheel skills move out there on the track during the freestyle. So bringing out that technical ability. And the score for Kraken is 7.348. So that's good enough for third in this competition. Still trying to battle their way to the top. And let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard, how it's all been playing out. So Adam Anderson, who did have that rollover, still was able to impress the fans here in Kansas City with an 8.376. He had some big air. He did have the rollover, but almost was close to a save. So the big air has been paying off as he is your current leader. El Toro Loco, Jamie Garner, second place with a 7.820. And then Nick Pagliarulo with a 7.348 is currently in third, as he still have 5 drivers remaining in the freestyle competition. Trying to battle his way to the top of the leaderboard. Currently in second. Can he do it? Tristan England, JCB Digatron. 40 seconds still remaining in this run. We've been seeing some sky wheelies, him using the obstacles around. He's going to need a big move to get to the top of the leaderboard, and I think he's going to try it. We might see it now. The Morgan to Morgan. Back flip. Bouncing it back. Combination moonwalk. 20 seconds remaining. Wheelie going across. The man's on fire. He can't be stopped. Make it a dance. 10 seconds. Dancing on the center of the pod. 3, 2, 1.
Kansas City! Make some noise for the Texas boy, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Judgeszone.com is now open. Let them know how you feel.
Oh yeah, he said howdy, he said hello, he said let's go. So I'm not gonna say anything else. Make some noise. Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Let him hear in Kansas City. The score to beat, Gravedigger with an 8.376. And the score for Tristan England, JCB Digatron, is... Can you dig it? 9.687. You got a new leader, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. But he's currently first in the point standings, and he doesn't want to give up this lead. Zach Garner, wild side. Big air from Zach. Some more big air. Just a little bit of a wide turn, getting himself into a corner. Not what he needed. There's seconds coming off. 10 seconds remain in Kansas City.
Hey, Zach, take a walk on the wild side. Zach Garner, Judgeszone.com is now open. Let him know what you thought.
Oh, buddy. I got a flight on Southwest tomorrow, and I think he was in the air longer than the flight will be. That man was flying out there on the track. Zach, that was impressive. Tristan England looks right at him, bows down. What do you think, guys? Tristan, that was nice. But let's find out, Zach. Taking a look at the video board, what will it be? The score for Wildside is 8.594, not enough. Looking like a Texas Longhorn, so close, but still comes up short. Zach Garner, Wildside, in second in the competition. Tristan England says, I'm the Texas man out here, hanging on to that lead. We still have more competitors remaining in this competition. We got 3 left. Kansas City, I need you to put those fins together. I need to see everybody showing it off because he's making his way back out to the track. Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. Going to see some technical moves here from Todd, slowing it down just a bit. Moonwalk reverse, goes for the combination move, doesn't get the bite in the dirt. Throwing it back on the ramp once again into a reverse. "20 seconds remaining. The technical moves he pulled out as he goes back to the power.
Kansas City, make some noise for Todd LeDuc, Megalodon. Scoring is now open on judgeszone.com. Ray, what a run.
Todd LeDuc, Megalodon also pulling out the technical ability, slowing it down. You see him pulling off some two-wheel skills competition moves, which I really enjoyed as well. I like it whenever they slow it down and can show the control they have during a freestyle run. And with these shorter runs here with 75 seconds, he even throws in a donut. Put some sprinkles on that thing. Isn't enough to get to the top. The score for Megalodon coming up right now. 7.275, sixth place in this competition. JCB Digatron remains your leader. But coming up next, it's Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Excalibur trying to get started, shut off. I don't know if there's breakage on the truck, so waiting to see. Sometimes, no, he was able to fire up. All right, let's keep this thing going. Monster Jam Freestyle, Excalibur. And he shuts off once again. See him throw up his hands in confusion. Let's try this thing. Getting a little tricky right there. Good save from Mike Pagliarulo. Excalibur shuts off once again at 20 seconds. Going to see if he can refire, or it's actually body coming off right there. So you see it just hanging off on the back. You're going to have to pull this off just for safety reasons to see if he's still able to run in this competition. Mike Pagliarulo hopping out of the truck as well. So he says that he's done. He's finished. Give it up for Mike Pagliarulo. From the Pagliarulo family, he is the youngest driver in the series. Pulling off some fantastic moves out there. The Pagliarulo is a legendary Monster Jam family. His dad drives. You see his brother Nick out there drives as well, and his sister and his mom work in the crew, so it truly is a family of Monster Jam competitors. Super impressive to watch, and the score for Excalibur is 7.182. It's currently 7th place in this competition, but we have one competitor remaining. So let's go ahead and see how it's shaken up. 9.687 is the score to beat. JCB Digatron pulling off that Morgan and Morgan backflip, has been able to hold the lead. Zach Gardner Wildside is currently in second with an 8.594. And now let's see your final competitor. She won the donut competition. Can't you go back-to-back in competition victories? Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Oh no, I saw it happen. Loses a tire. She's still running through it though. Good on you, Kayla. And she gets into another stopping. 30 seconds remaining. You see the tire hanging on. Kayla just fighting through it, trying to get into one more technical moves. Scoring is open. Head on over to judgeszone.com for your final competitor. Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Monster Jam fans, you saw the tire go out so early in that run, and she battled through it. She was a tire down, was still pulling off some moves. I know that she can hear you out there. That deserves a round of applause. Make some noise for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. The score for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash, is 8.920. That's second in the competition, which means that your winner in Monster Jam Freestyle is Tristan England, JCB Digatron. But was it enough? As we had a close competition, I don't know if that was enough to get the victory. Let's find out. Your BKT overall event champion, 8 in racing, 7 in skills, 5 in donuts, 6 in freestyle, an overall event total of 26 is Zach Gardner Wildside. Able to pull off the victory and does it in incredible fashion. Remember, Kansas City, we didn't know if he was going to even be able to compete in the racing competition, as he had to go to the back to repair that Monster Jam truck in limited time. He was able to get back on the track and win that competition. Battles his way. And now he's at top of the leaderboard and walks home the overall event champion. Let's catch up with David and Zach Gardner Wildside.
Well-deserved Zach Gardner. Give him his flowers, Kansas City. Come on. What an unbelievable freestyle run. I mean, all around, just an awesome event for you and Wildside, your whole team. How you feeling right now getting this W?
You know what? I'm feeling pretty great. You know, we've been here before, been here a few times in the past, but you know what? We came out here, we had some fun, but Kansas City, what'd you guys think?
Your overall BKT event champion. Now we have one more event coming here tomorrow, so you got to bring the noise, Zach. I mean, people now have some expectations for you to come out and show out.
You know what? Tomorrow's the last event of the weekend, so it doesn't matter what kind of shape that truck's in. It can get shoveled in that trailer with a loader. It doesn't matter. All these amazing crew guys back there will get it tip-top shape for tomorrow. So Kansas City, let's get loud for some Monster Jam!
Zach Gardner, wild side.
Well, congratulations to Zach Gardner, Wildside, battling his way back from breakage at the very beginning, and now he's your overall event champion, and he takes home the overall event victory. Kansas City, guys, thank y'all so much. That was such a fun event from all the fans, from the drivers. You guys brought the energy, and we still have one more tomorrow. Please be safe on your way home. On the way out, stop by the merch stands, pick up the latest Monster Jam Spin Master, and maybe come back tomorrow for our last event. For myself, I am Ray Varial. For my co-host, I was David Mila, and that was Monster Jam.
It's great.